So a few days ago I bought this 2005 Volvo S40. It's a very nice car. However, I have two small complaints for it after driving it for a few days. The first complaint is these windshield wipers, like the holding device for them. They have this really weird setup that I've never seen in a car before. And while I managed to figure out how to remove these wipers, I cannot figure out how to install new wipers because of this weird setup. So yeah, as soon as I figure out how to do that, I'm going to replace them. So this is the key to the car. It's plastic for some reason. I found that pretty interesting. So this car has a manual transmission, which is no problem for me because I used to drive trucks, so I already know how to drive one. This car has 5 gears and 1 reverse gear. This is first gear, and then second, and then you have third, fourth, and fifth, and then all the way to the right and back is reverse, which is very different from a truck, because a truck has on a truck the reverse gear would be all the way to the left and front, which is where the first gear is in this car. Then you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then there would be a switch over here on the back that changes between the low and the high gears. When you flip that switch up, this becomes 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th gear, and this would be a high reverse gear, which no one uses because it's kind of stupid to drive really fast in reverse in a truck. So yeah, the only other complaint I have about this car is that the radio that comes with it only has a CD player. It doesn't have an auxiliary input or a Bluetooth input. So your only two options are listening to the radio normally, which I don't do, and listening to CDs, which I don't have. It doesn't have any Bluetooth, so I can't play through the phone. And apparently it's extremely difficult for this specific car to install a new radio for it. I recently bought a new radio for it. I can't find any instructions though on how to install it. So yeah, that's the other complaint that I have. So I'm gonna take this car out for a drive, and like driving a truck, your foot has to be on the clutch when you start it. If your foot isn't on the clutch, it won't let you start the vehicle. For some reason, this idles at a very high RPM when you first start it on. When you first turn it on. After a while, it'll slow down though. I'm not sure if that's normal for manual transmissions, because this is the only car I've had with one. Okay. Looks like I should go get some fuel. I'm gonna do that real quick. Another difference between driving a car with a manual transmission and driving a truck is, on a truck, when you let go of the clutch, the engine will move. But on a car, if you let go of the clutch without stepping on the gas, the engine will stall because the car's engine for some reason does not have enough power to move the vehicle without stepping on the gas. Whoa, that car was about to back right into me. Did they see me? Oh, they see me. Or not. Okay, they see me. So always a lot of traffic at this place. So the first time I got this car, I had to park it in front of my house, which is on a very steep hill. After nearly slamming into my neighbor's car 5 times, though, I gave up and drove it to the nearest level place I could find and decided to park it there instead. For some reason, I could not figure out how to get the car to go backwards uphill without rolling forward and stalling. Which is weird because I've had no trouble parallel parking a truck on the... What are you doing? This guy went right through a stop sign. Anyway, in a truck, I managed to parallel park on that exact same hill. For some reason, I couldn't figure out how to do it in a car. The thing is, a truck has a more powerful engine, so when you let go of the clutch, the vehicle will not roll forward as long as you let go of the clutch enough that the engine will grab the vehicle and basically prevent it from moving. For a car, it doesn't do that. Even when you let go of the clutch enough for it to move the vehicle, it'll still roll. Which personally I find frustrating. Like, they need to invent a car where when you let go of the clutch, it'll move and it won't roll in the direction you're not trying to make it go when you're on a hill. Oh, it's so cold. Okay, they're gonna let me through. Okay, I need to stop and get fuel. I tried to teach my sister how to drive this car. She couldn't figure out how to stop the car without stalling it. Because she kept forgetting to step on the clutch when stopping. Okay, I time it right, I don't have to stop before turning left, which is ideal. I forget which side of the car the fuel tank is on, probably the right. Okay, control, parking brake. Make sure it's good tight. Don't want the vehicle rolling while I'm going out to get fuel. Oh, there we go. There's a button to unlock the fuel tank. I didn't see it earlier. Okay. Okay. What's the fire truck doing here? And the police. Okay, now we need to make a left turn. I hate making left turns. Okay, that side is clear. Don't stall on me. I just have to wait for this side to clear. Don't stop. Don't you dare stall right in the middle of this intersection. That would be very embarrassing. I think this is the intersection I need. Yep, this is it. Some people get mad at me when they see me pumping fuel into the vehicle while the engine is running, but what they don't understand is that the fuel that's going into the fuel tank is not the same as the fuel that's going to the engine. It is separated, so it's perfectly safe. You're literally just putting the fuel in the storage area. Like, it's not going to go directly into the engine as you're pumping it. Oh, I forgot how narrow this road is. Sharp curve coming up. I don't remember it curving to the right. Did they do something different to this road? Can't downshift fast enough in this car, but the cylinder is too fast. Okay, I need to make a left turn. Carefully. Here we go. This is a place where I shop for like add-on stuff for my model train set. Careful. Why is this guy parked at such a weird angle? Don't stall. Oh, I stalled it. I don't know how it stalled. I was only moving at like 0.1 mile per hour. Well, that was fun.